gentlemen, we about to put it down for Raw City, the Junction City, and I love this place.
All right, welcome out to the second episode of the Ogden Wire podcast. It's September 24th, heading into the beautiful part of fall here, and who better to tell us what's going on in our mountains and on our trails than Trails Foundation Northern Utah, TIFNU, as we refer to you guys a lot, formerly Weber Pathways. Is that correct?
Yep.
All right, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and tell us just a little bit about yourselves, and we'll jump right in.
Awesome. I'm Kylie Barkama. I have been with the foundation going on 5 years, and I started as marketing and communications and now do all things development and community relations.
Right on.
I'm Kylie Thompson. I'm new to the foundation. I've been here since April, and I'm the marketing and communications coordinator, and I manage the social media accounts and all of the advertising and marketing.
Right on. Well, we're also joined by Taylor Hartman and
Hello.
Sydney Pace from Visit Ogden.
Hello.
And we'll get into the organization more toward the end. I think in a timely thing, we kind of want to talk about just what's going on out there. I know our fall colors are maybe not as stellar as some years, but they're still stunningly beautiful. How are the trails looking that take all these people up to see those beautiful leaves?
Our trails are amazing, better now than I think they've been in a really long time. We've got an amazing trail crew, Zach and Alyssa, that are out there every day, slaving away to make sure that they're trimmed, make sure that they're safe. We've got a lot of trails in Ogden, so, they're spread as far as they can be, but...
How many miles roughly? We always debate this in our office. How many miles of trails does Weber County actually have?
There's 83 official trails. And so if you figure most of them are more than 3 or 4 miles, but many are even over 10 or 15. I mean, multiply that by 83. I don't even know, but a lot. And that doesn't include any of the trails in the 3 ski resorts.
Wow.
So there's a few.
So when it comes to the fall, and we have all these trails, we have so many. Are there some that are must hits to see some of the fall foliage?
Well, yes, and the cool thing is because of the elevation changes, you can start in one place and a few days later hit another place, and it will progress along with you. So the higher you go, the sooner they'll start changing. And like you said, Shane, they're not as bright maybe this year as they've been in past, but man, the day they change, it sure looks amazing.
Yeah.
So we're in late September now. Paint a timeline on where we're at with the fall colors and the elevation and what we're seeing. Is it time to go to Snow Basin? Is it time to go to the Bonneville Shoreline Trail?
Yes.
All of the above?
All of the above. I would say just on my experience here in the last week, the Wasatch Front has started to turn.
Yeah.
So I think anywhere along the BST, you're going to start to see that exciting, where it's starting to change. And if you head up to Snow Basin, North Fork, any of those up there, I think you're going to be full to maybe closer to the end, past peak, but it also depends on your definition of it.
Well, you mentioned North Fork Park. Mm-hmm. Let's just get right to
Let's
it.
do it.
We have the Northern Utah Trailfest coming up October 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Tell us all about the goodness that's going on up there with that weekend.
Oh my goodness. If you've never been, it is an experience. It's 3 days nonstop. We have food vendors. We have music. We get all these different musicians that come and play outside at the park. We have a huge festival that just pops up in the middle of Cutler Flats Campground. We also, in the middle of all of that, throw together some sporting events. We've got a timed mountain bike race that takes place on one side of the park, and you can do a 3-hour, a 6-hour solo, or a 6-hour duo race. We also have a foot race that goes on in another side of the park that you can do a 3-hour foot race, a 6-hour solo foot race, a 6-hour duo foot race, and a 9-hour timed foot race on Saturday. It's something for everybody, and it just is unbelievably fun.
So what type of people do you typically, those races, some of those are pretty long. That I feel like there's a specific probably requirement for both passion and physical ability. Do you have like a certain type of person that you see that does this? Is it mostly trail runners, or who's coming up and enjoying these races?
Everybody, Taylor. I mean, we've got high school kids that come up because it's a timed race, so you're really only competing with yourself. It's not like Kylie and I are running together and I've got to beat her. You're just doing it to see how many loops can you do in that 3 hours. We do have some of the ultra runners that love to push themselves further and further, and they're the ones that get out there and do that 9 hour. But it's a great introduction to, I think, just about anybody. In fact, there's not even a requirement that you have to run. You can go and hike it. I mean, it's all up to you.
Tell us a little about just timeline-wise. So it starts Friday. What time are people going to roll in there? What can they expect to see? And what's going on Friday night? Then walk us through the entire weekend.
Sure.
When do things happen Saturday? What's happening Sunday?
Yeah, I can talk about Friday, and Kylie can take Saturday. Yeah. On Friday, we start our camping. It's going to open at 4 p.m. People can start coming in to find their campsites.
And they had to make those reservations already?
You do, and we sell out of camping every year. So
all full up.
If you want to get one, check and see if we've still got some.
And where do we check to find that?
At www.northernutahtrailfest.com.
Okay, so for next year, if you want to jump in on the camping scene, that's where you check. Otherwise, assuming you have your reservation, you show up Friday and start to set up your camp. Take me from there.
Okay, so from there, we're going to have a packet pickup for any of those runners or bikers that are racing the next day. We also have our vendor set up, musician set up. Beginning at 5 o'clock on Friday night, that's when the festivities begin. We're going to have a few pre-event warm-ups. We've got a nutty night ride that takes place that night. We've got a fun run, a warm-up run. We also this year are introducing an adaptive component to the race, and so they'll get their information and stuff on Friday night as well, and we'll just open up the festival, start partying, start shopping, and then we go to sleep that night and wake up bright and early on Saturday morning.
So the adaptive race kind of piqued my interest. Are you guys working with Ogden Valley Adaptive on that?
Yep.
Great. And so if people want to find out more about jumping in on that, or either this year or next year, I assume, check out Ogden Valley Adaptive.
They can do that, or it's also on the net website as well. And it's brand new this year, so it's a cheaper fee. We just want to get everybody up there. This event is for all trail users.
That's awesome. Really opening it up to as many people as possible on those trails. Well, tell us about Saturday.
So you can register for the race up until Saturday or Friday night for the 9 hour. And the 9 hour starts first, and that one starts at 6 a.m. And that's the run only. And then there's the pre-race meeting for the 3 and the 6 hour trail and bike race. And then the kids zone opens at 11 a.m. and that's the free area where all the kids can hang out, and there's hula hoops, giant bubbles, cornhole, drum circle, and STEM activities with a climbing wall. And then the food trucks open in the festival as well, so the vendors and everything opens.
Who are some of our food trucks we're going to see up there?
Ooh, we've got Los Churros. They're one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love those guys, yeah.
We have Bad Humor is coming up. We've got Daily Rise, as always, that will be there with us. We've got Nacho Average Nachos. We have Brain Freeze Snowy. I mean, we got a little bit of everything for you.
So clearly this is not just athlete focused. It sounds like there's a lot of stuff for lazy guys like me to hang around and do. Okay, this is getting better all the time.
Lots of vendor booths, right? Shopping to do.
Lots of vendor booths.
Yeah.
So retail vendors, and then I assume some community advocacy stuff.
Absolutely.
I usually see the Backcountry Horsemen up there.
Yep, and in fact, they're going to be hosting a Backcountry Horseman ride for some of their equestrians on Saturday. It is closed just to members of Backcountry Horsemen this year, but that's another component we're looking to add permanently.
So it's truly all trail users.
All trail users.
Runners, cyclists, hikers, equestrians, everything.
We even go farther and say any outdoor enthusiast.
Perfect. So Saturday, where we got to food trucks, we got to lunchtime. Continue me on Saturday then.
So band sessions always comes, and they are going to be there from 11 to 3, and they're going to have live music and athlete interviews during the Trailfest, and Then the Creativity Cabana is also a free thing for kids that it is going to have like tie-dye, marbling, and face painting, and princess parties, journal making.
Wow.
That's
and
fun.
all sorts of like activities and creative stuff for the kids.
Good
Those are
creative
just the
things
free
to
ones.
keep
Yeah.
the kids occupied while the adults are running for hours.
Yes.
Now, I've seen some seminars that have gone on. I've seen stuff by botanists talking about wildflower gardens. I've seen what can we expect seminar-wise and live music-wise up there off that main stage?
So this year we've got some of our favorites are like stargazing. We've got somebody from Ogden Nature Center coming that's going to host some guided stargazing on both Friday and Saturday night because North Fork is one of our designated dark sky parks. We've got Talons to Tails, which is a seminar. We've got forest bathing this year you can register for.
Great.
We have a first aid wilderness hike sponsored by Weber State University outdoor program. Oh my goodness, there's so many, and you can find all of those a la carte kind of activities on the website. We do ask that you pre-register for those, but they are still free. We just want to kind of cap a few of them and see. And if you get up to the event and you're like, I really want to do this event, but you're not sure if it's full or not, we will have a activity station or like a check-in area where you can come and say, hey, are there spots available for this? And we'll hook you up.
That's great. With such a number of different things to do, to be able to go up there and check. And for those of us like me who may not have planned ahead, you can go up and still have fun and enjoy
Absolutely.
yourselves. Sponsors and partners, I'm sure, are working with different organizations as part of this. Is there anyone you'd like to shout out or mention?
Yes. So we have some amazing sponsors, and with us kind of from the very beginning have been Arc'teryx, Solomon, Ogden Outdoor.
Great.
They have they have sponsored our run from the beginning, so for the past 3 years. Then we also have Intermountain Health. They've been another amazing partner with us for the past, I think, all 3 seasons. So those are our title sponsors. And then we just have an amazing array of community people who have backed us this year, last year. Some of them have been with us the whole time. Others are new to the festivities. And so we've got a whole list of those as well on
Give
the
us
website.
the list. Oh, it's on the website.
Hey, well, yep, we can find it here too.
Well, just put it on our website. Let's hear who these people are.
We absolutely can. We love our sponsors. They are amazing, and we couldn't do it without them.
We have like our different tier of sponsors too. We have the Mountain Goat sponsors, Nanny Goat, and then Billy Goat sponsors.
That's
I like
great.
the theme, yeah.
Yes.
Makes sense up there, right below the mountain right there.
Well, and I don't know if we mentioned it, but in addition to like the goats, the Northern Utah Trailfest seems really, starchy. We like to call it the nut.
Nut.
The nut.
Just the nut. We like to throw that acronym in for everything. But yeah, some of our other amazing sponsors are Envy. We've got Fleet Feet, ABC, Admiral Beverage Company, and Pepsi. Big shout out to CPC New Tech. We've got Kiev Nutrition, the Van Sessions. Also, a big shout out to Ramp. They've been great supporters of this event from the beginning. OFOM, or Ogden Friends of Acoustic Music, the Utah Humanities Group. We've got Life Elevated, which I believe is Utah
Office of Tourism.
Is it
Yep.
Utah?
Our Children's Earth, they've been great to partner with our Creativity Cabana. They come and host a lot of those activities for us. Weber County, big supporter. Ogden Nature Center, Pit Viper, the Bike Shop, Weber State Outdoor Program, Integrated Tax, and Visit Ogden. And then even today we brought on one more, which was Wadman Corporation. So thank you
Nice.
to all of you.
Well, that's a good group of sponsors. That's
Absolutely.
for sure. Community pillars, for sure.
Absolutely.
Well, is there anything else you want to
I
add
was just
about?
going to say, if your earliest race is the 9 hour, it starts at 6 a.m. That means they're wrapping at 3 p.m.
Yep.
And you guys still go after that. It's a big party from then on. Now it's
5
just
to-
purely
yeah.
festival,
Yep.
live music,
Yep.
and just in camping and enjoying and hanging out with fellow trail-loving hippies, right?
S'mores. We have fire pits that we got out. We're still watching the fire restrictions, but we've got some backup plans for that. But we host free s'more making at night, and
Right on.
party goes on until we ask for quiet time at 10.
That's awesome.
We're looking forward to being up there. I know I will be up there Saturday, and I think I'm spending the night into Sunday. I'm not positive yet, but yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys for joining us, and man, we'll put all the links down below to your website, to Goal's website, to your sponsors, all that good stuff. But thanks for joining us here today and walking us through the nut.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks.
Is this my town? I love this place. Can we get down? I love this place. All day. I love this place. I love this place. I love this place. Is this my town? I love this place. Can we get down? I love this place. All day. I love this place. I love this place. I love this place. It's my hometown.